Hello, welcome to my channel. We have been solving this past paper. So right now I have this mathematics paper 1 for pure math 1, and it is you can see it is October number 2024. So let us start this question and this question paper. The first question is that in the expansion of this expression, k is positive constant, the term independent of x is equal to 150. So find the value of k. Okay, and then there's another part. We'll look at it. You see, when you have this expansion a plus b power n, you know that this expansion, in this expansion, the first term starts with maximum power of a, and then gradually the power of a reduces and power of b increases. The power of b is 0 over here, 1 over here, and then a power n minus 2 and b power 2. And this keeps on going, and the last term is b power n. You see the b power is increasing, b power 1, 2, and it increases to n, and a's power is reducing. And then they have some coefficients here, right? So the coefficient is, first coefficient is n combination 0, which is basically 1. Next combination is, next coefficient is n combination 1, and then next combination coefficient is n combination 2, and so on. And the last one here is n combination n, which is again 1 only. So anyway, all of these terms, the general way to write this term is n combination r, a power n minus r, and b power r, where r goes from 0, 1 up till n. Right? So you can see when r was 0, I'm talking about this term. When r is 1, I'm talking about this term, and so on. Okay, so anyway, right now we have this expression kx plus 2 over x power 4. So when I expand this thing using this general expression, it is going to be, my n is 4, so 4 combination, let's say r, and a is kx, its power is n minus r, so 4 minus r, and b is 2 over x, and it has power r only. Okay, so this is going to be the general term. Okay, so let me simplify this expression a little bit. It is going to be 4 combination r, and then k to the power 4 minus r, right? And in the same way, 2 to the power r, and then x power 4 minus r, okay? And then this x as power minus r, okay? I hope it's clear. So again, 4 combination r, and then k to the power 4 minus r, and 2 to the power r. They are all constant. They are just a number. All of these things will just give you a number. And x power, okay, 4 minus r is going to be 4 minus 2r, right? So this is the general terms when we expand this expression. And you know that k, this r is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Now it is given that we have to find that the term independent of x is equal to 150, right? So term independent of x means that the power of x is going to be 0. So 4 minus 2r is going to be 0, which means 2r is equal to 4, or r is equal to 2, right? So when r is equal to 2, this expansion of this expression will have no x in it. Okay. Now the second thing is known as that when power, the term independent of x is 150. Okay, so when r is equal to 2, this term is going to be 4 combination 2, and k power 4 minus 2 is 2 only, and 2 to the power r is 2, and x power when r is 2, so 2 times 2 is 4, 4 minus 4 is 0, so x power 0. Okay, so this is going to be our term which is independent of x. So let's simplify this a little bit. 4 combination 2, it is 4 times 3 divided by 2 factorial. So 2 factorial is same as 2, so this is 6. Okay, and then 2 square is 4, and then k square, right? So this is going to be 24k square, and this is equal to 150, right? This is given to us. The independent term is equal to 150. Okay. Okay. So from here, uh, k square is equal to 150 over 24. And let's try to simplify it a little bit. 150 over 24. If I divide by 3, okay, now let's cancel by 2, so 25 over 4. So this is equal to 25 over 4. Okay, so when we take the square root, k is going to be 5 over 2. Okay, so this is the value of k. Now the next issue is, the next part is determine the coefficient of x squared in the expansion. Okay, so remember the general term of uh, this expansion, we found it as 4 combination r kx power. I was trying to write this, but let me write this directly. Okay, so give me a second. Okay, so 4 combination r k to the power 4 minus r and 2 to the power r, and finally x power 4 minus 2r, right? Okay, what do we have to do now? We have to find uh, the coefficient of x squared. Okay, so when x has power 2, so this is 4 minus 2r has to be equal to 2, right? So which means 2r is equal to 4 minus 2 is 2. So r has to be equal to 1, right? So when r is equal to 1, we will have x squared term. Okay, so let's see. So 4 combination 1, and we have know that we found that k value is 5 by 2. So 5 by 2, and it has power 4 minus r. So 4 minus 1, it is 3. And 2 to the power r, which is 1, I will leave it as 1. And then x power 4 minus 2r. Remember, r is 1, so 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay, now 4 combination 1 means 4 divided by 1 factorial, so this is 4. 5 over 2 power 3, so it's going to be 125 over 8 into 2 into x squared. You see, 4 times 2 is 8, it will be cancelled with 8, and I will have 125x squared. Okay, so this is going to be the answer of the second part, that we have to find hence determine the coefficient of x squared in the expansion. So coefficient of x squared is 125. Okay, is it clear? Now let's move on to the second question. The curve, this has a stationary point over here. Okay, find the values of the constant a and b. Okay, so we are given a curve y equals x squared minus a and x power minus 1. Okay, I can write it like that. Okay, so it has a stationary point over here, right? So stationary point means that the derivative of this function is 0 at this point. Okay, we have to find the derivative. Dy by dx equals 2x, and it will become plus ax power minus 2. Alright. So it is 2x plus a over x squared. So this is the derivative of the function. Okay. And we know that the derivative is 0 at the stationary point. So this is 0 at this point. I mean, when x is equal to minus 3, this whole expression has to be 0. Okay. So you can see, okay, let me write it again. So 2x plus a over x squared is equal to 0, right? Okay, so 2 and x is minus 3 plus 9 over minus 3 and its square. Sorry, this is not 9, this is a. I misheard my own writing. Okay, so 0. This is minus 6, and this will become plus a over 9 is equal to 0. So a over 9 is equal to 6, and a is equal to 9 times 6. This is 54. Okay, so we learned that value of a is 54. You remember, we have to find the value of the constants a and b, so we found the value of a, which is 54. Okay, so that means our curve, it was y equals x squared minus 9, sorry, minus a, which is 54, over x. Okay, so this was the equation of our curve. Now, uh, it has a stationary point at this, so and the stationary point, okay, so when I put x equal to minus 3, right, the value of y has to be equal to b. Okay, so value of y is b when x is minus 3. So minus 3 square minus 54 over minus 3. So this is going to be 9, and plus 54 over 3. This is going to be 9 plus 18. So 9 plus 18, 27. Okay, so the value of b is 27. Okay, I hope this is clear. So b is 27 and a is 54. I hope you understand all the logic and all the steps in this question. So I will stop over here. Okay, thank you very much for watching. If you find these videos helpful, then please subscribe my channel. And thank you for watching. See you in the next video.